Hey guys, Lord Naren, White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God. Back with you with the next video on my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Today, continuing Baldur's Gate 3. Since last week's video, I mentioned that I would sell my inventory, long rest, and travel to Moonrise, where now we will approach Ketheric Thorm and Moonrise Towers. And so that's actually what I've done. So with no inventory management to worry about, and we are long rested, let's go ahead and proceed to Moonrise.
Despite everything. Another step forward. Alright, what now?
So remember, we were told here in Infiltrate Moonrise Towers to infiltrate the cult ranks, not just to start an attack. So we're going to go with the infiltrate approach. Here we go.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul?
We could say, great news, I'm here to take your head. No. Or we could say, I've infiltrated an encampment of Harpers protected by a cleric of Saloon. No. That's for your superiors to know. No. Or I might ask the same, why is one of our rank on guard duty? No. Instead I'll say, little from the field, what news inside?
General Ketheric's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Let's hope this Zarel likes what we have to say.
Let's leave. I don't know if we need to go, like, say in her name and stuff. Let's talk with everybody here, too, just to see what they say.
In her name.
Plenty of supplies if you're running low, true soul.
Can we talk with these ghouls? We
To
can.
diminish our efforts, but...
There is only the Absolute.
A mere shadow of a creature, yet it hears the Absolute's voice.
Serve her. All will serve her.
We can climb the roots here. Let's actually explore over here, why not? And you see, it tells us to go talk to somebody here. I thought it said go talk to somebody. No, okay. We'll get there.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Okay, then.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you?
Barnabas.
I've shown Barnabas a kinder way. A kinder name is only fitting. That is the gifts the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better.
We could say, gnolls are beasts, plain and simple. Or, I thought the Absolute accepted us all as we are. Or, you've actually stood before the Absolute. Or, heartwarming, praise her name. Or what we will say, although I would like to say you've actually stood before the Absolute, we'll say, Paladin, you mean you enslaved
Their
people.
will has always been hers to command. I am simply putting it back where it belongs. Behold. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do?
You could say you decide, or how about a dance, or we'll say nothing. Keep your sick games to yourself.
Oh, as you wish. A little advice. Should you seek an audience with her, steel yourself. To be remade, we must be willing to suffer.
How do I get to meet the Absolute?
Please, Zerel, and you will be called to ascend to the tower top. Many have gone before you, though not all have returned.
Interesting. Chitter crackle is snarly. We can loot all of this stuff at least, so we will do that. And there's a lot to explore here, so we're going to explore everything here. I'm really excited. This is super cool, so we're just going to explore for a while. Mucus. One of those eyes. Scrying eye. That's interesting, because if there was a combat, isn't that amazing? Naren knew if you trigger a combat in one area and the scrying eye sees you, it'll probably call reinforcements. How cool is that? Man, Naren is just amazing. Let's click on this mucus now. Actually, we can loot some more here. Why not? I cleared inventory space anyways. We should be pretty good for a while. Okay, so here we go.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
Okay, no worries. Let's save here and go talk with that vendor.
Araj Baldur, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make.
Let's hear about this special offer of yours.
Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
And what exactly are you planning to do with your share?
Research, naturally. We Balduras are simply curious by nature.
We failed that history check, so let's actually reload, and in the meantime I will look up online who this person is. So that should be good. Yeah, this character actually has some super cool stuff which you are going to see unfold. So a little bit of dramatic irony that I know what's going to happen, but I don't want to spoil it for a reason. And the reason is why, because I want to actually show you ultimately, not even from this, but there's even more we'll get to. So feel free to look up Araj yourself, or otherwise let's continue. Keep going.
Can't slow down.
Should you be interested, with one drop, research, naturally. We Balduras are simply curious by nature.
I'm going to keep reloading because I want to pass the history check, because I actually want to hear about I want to hear the line of dialogue. So for me, it's just worth reloading because it's fun. So okay, to ruin the dramatic irony, in case you were just sitting there wondering, it's because what happens is, apparently if we lead Astarion to her, she wants to be bit, but not to turn into a vampire. And Astarion wants to refuse. But if we go with it, she gives us a potion that increases the user's strength +2 permanently. So that would be amazing for Brockshield, right? So yeah, that's why I'm interested to see where the conversation goes with her.
Should you be interested, with one drop, research, naturally.
Just keep failing this history roll.
We Balduras are simply... Should you be interested, with one drop, I can research, naturally. We Balduras are simply curious.
Okay. I'm actually going to cast guidance before this, just to see if that helps me in some way.
My faith will guide me. I must keep going.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Should you be interested, with one drop, research, naturally.
And I keep failing, so
We Balduras
I'm just gonna not reload at this point.
by nature.
What kind of potion can you make?
No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together, hmm?
Alright, let's do it.
Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. And, if I may, would you have a moment to discuss another more personal matter? Truth be told, I heard tell of your coming before you arrived. Ketheric's dogs prowl far and wide round the tower. I know you travel with a delightful Nightwalker in your retinue. Please, I have a proposal for him. I will reward you both, handsomely.
Let's say, what kind of proposal?
I will speak of it when he is here, not before. But it will be to your advantage. I promise.
You aren't working for Cazador, are you?
That is not a name which has ever passed my lips. I am a friend to you. I wish to be a friend to him.
My vampiric friend. Sure, I can bring him here.
I must prepare myself for his arrival.
Elixir of half-orcish fury. Let's see, when you are down before your next long rest, you drop to 1 hit point thanks to the relentless will roiling in your veins. When you are downed, interesting. Before your next long rest. Okay, let's actually give this to Gale.
Direct me.
Let's see if Gale can actually drink this.
Ready and willing.
Yes, he can. So Gale is currently with the elixir of half-orcish fury. Excellent.
Have a lot of my
And that comes from Brockshield's half-orc racial, which is so cool. So that'll be useful. Anyways, now we're gonna actually camp and go bring her Astarion. So
Is this
let's do that.
hallucinogenic?
So cool. The potion is +2 strength permanently, which is just amazing for Brockshield.
with haste.
Greeting. Shook.
So we get Astarion.
Well, hello.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
Ugh, the reaction failed. Perhaps I can pawn it off as a luck potion.
Don't touch me.
Enough.
This way.
And what about them who hang around this door like a bad smell?
Something over there.
The Chosen's blood. Now that would be
Never a dull moment.
Maybe I should have explored that crack wall. But I didn't want to do it with just Astarion.
Light on my feet.
It's okay, we'll get back to that.
Let's get going.
I never thought I'd see one in real life. I read about your kind for so many years, but you are a finer specimen than any bestiary could describe. You're really a vampire. At least one of their spawn.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. And he's yours to command. My envy is palpable.
We'll say, we could say, yes, all mine, or he does what I tell him, if that's what you mean, or we travel together, that's all. Or what we will say, which is, excuse me, he's his own person.
I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry. You want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
We'll say, we could say, He said no, there's nothing more to discuss, no. Or we could say, I'm surprised, Astarion. I thought you'd jump at a chance like this. But what we will say, which is, just bite her. The potion sounds useful.
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some potion? Because there's something wrong with her blood. I can smell it from here. It's rank.
What do you mean? What's wrong with her blood?
I can't say. It just smells wrong. Unnatural. Drinking it wouldn't kill me, but it would not be pleasant.
I don't have all day, true soul.
We'll say, just suck it up and bite her already.
Fine. I'll do it. Darling, I've had a sudden change of heart. After all, who could resist such a delectable neck? Hold very, very still.
Incredible. Incredible.
Oh, hells.
Not your taste.
You're fetid, full of corruption.
I feel exquisite, though. So here's my part of the bargain. I hope you find it as satisfying as I found this. It was everything I imagined, and then more. I'll be able to put this to good use.
Well then, let's go ahead and save here. And we do now have a potion of everlasting vigor, which if you see here, this permanently increases your strength by 2. So Broxshill's current strength is 20. Let's increase it by 2. Permanently increases the strength to 22. Unbelievable. So that is just incredible. And
Someone there?
I don't think Astarion receives any kind of permanent damage. He does lose some health there, but nothing permanent, I believe. Anyways, what we'll do now is we will go ahead and replace Astarion again with Lizelle, and then continue talking with everybody. Actually starting still with Araj. Why? Because we want to see if she has any items for sale.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, darling, it's...
Don't waste a step.
Okay, let's head up. Okay, so let's save.
A little saliva from the wound. Saving that. Welcome back, true soul.
Can we do this again? I want to trade my blood for a potion.
Oh? Well, I'm afraid I have quite enough for my purposes. From you, at least. If you know of any other true souls willing to aid my research, though, do send them my way.
Ah, very cool. So we can actually go with each person from our party and actually probably get a potion for it. Let's say show me your stock for now. Interesting. Circlet of hunting. That might be good to keep in the future. But for now it's not very useful. Gain charge. Wow, risky ring. You gain advantage on attack rolls. This is just a must-have item. Advantage on attack rolls? I mean, what the heck is that? That's broken good, you know? Yeah, for real. That's way better than Guiding Light, for sure. Or Crusher's Ring. So yeah, we're definitely gonna get that. Disadvantage on saving throws, no big deal for now. Ring of free action. You ignore the effects of difficult terrain, cannot be paralyzed or restrained. We'll actually get this one for Brockshield as well to close the gap. That's nice. Here, Ring of Exquisite Focus. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC. Currently, Gale is wearing an obsidian-laced clothing. Interesting. Gain a +1 bonus to unarmed attack rolls. No. This may be the one here. +1 bonus to spell save DC. Or on a successful saving throw against a foe spell, do 4 to 7 fire damage to them. We'd probably rather save in the first place. You never know when that could be beneficial, but for 1860 gold, I'm not sure we need it. When a creature with reverberation deals damage to the wearer, the creature needs to make a Constitution saving throw. I'm probably passing that for now. Okay. Health potion ain't a bad choice for sure.
Come back anytime.
So we can actually tell each of our party members here to so first thing, I'm going to get this risky ring equipped, and I'm also going to get the ring of free action. And I don't think we need this movement ring. Yeah, we don't need the movement ring. Okay, cool. So very cool stuff. So let's save there. And then let's go get each of our other party members to talk to her for a vial of blood.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Arad, should you be interested, I have a with 1 drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. Just a little... There we are.
Elixir of half-elven healing. That's what Shadowheart gets. Which, what it does is, upon consumption, you and your allies regain hit points equal to your Constitution score. So we'll wait on that. We'll hold that. That's like a healing potion. Let's go ask Gale to do the same thing.
At once.
Should you be interested, with 1 drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you.
We can say, Wizard,
The rest,
a Zengian blood
I keep
mage.
for myself.
Unusual for you to be so far from Vasa.
Goodness, no. Nothing so unsanitary. The Ablodra's clan practice their own form of blood alchemy.
You realize why the name rings familiar? House Ablodra was purged a century ago by an alliance of rival drow houses. Among the many crimes tallied against them, their reckless experimentation with illithid breeding stock.
It's not true soul blood you want, it's illithid tainted blood.
Blessed by the Absolute, but not blinded by it. Now I simply must study you. The beings you speak of have no use for gods, and yet here we stand in a church of their making. Unless they are not the makers, but simply the means, wouldn't that be a secret worth knowing? So let me adjust my offer. Your blood and your silence, in exchange for the potions I mention, and a tidy pile of gold besides.
Of course we will accept. Alright, let's do it.
Just a little pain. There we are.
Elixir of human versatility. Grants you proficiency in all skills until the next long rest. Interesting. Okay. Also 200 gold, that's very nice. And then Lae'zel.
Eager for battle.
Ameth,
We must speak.
like a child. Araj O'Blodra, trader. Should you be interested, with 1 drop, I can brew a rather potent potion. There we are.
Elixir of Githyanki Providence. A mote of Githyanki psionics allows you to cast Misty Step, Invigorate, Leap, and Blur, each only once until your next long rest.
Time to rest.
Interesting. We'll have Brockshield drink this to close the gap. Very cool. Now the question is, do we talk with these people with the other party members we have as well? I think that could be worth it. So I'll actually end the video there for this week, do that off camera, and then return next week with all the elixirs, and we'll continue the conversations. And so with that, I want to go ahead and say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. Light to be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.